What's going on, you guys? So, yeah, after the fight last night, man, incredible fucking fight. Great night of boxing overall. Even though a lot of the guys are undercard, people were somewhat unfamiliar with them heading in, but it was overall a good night of fights. But the Teofimo Lopez Lomachenko fight was the fight that we was all waiting for, and it finally went down. Now, Teofimo Lopez got the victory, and well deserved, right? However, a lot of people question those scorecards in that fight. Julie Letterman had it 119 to 109. I really scratched my head at that when I heard that because that wasn't the fight that we saw. You know, it wasn't a 119, 109 type of fight by any means. Now, Lomachenko, if anything, he started way too late in that fight. He waited to about the seventh round for him to really start doing something. Now, it could have been a layoff, or it could have been part of his game plan, and it just didn't work out for him, right? But the 119, 109 scores was extremely low, and it is questionable in a sense. Funny because my mom even said, and she's a casual box fan, but she do watch all the fights, but she don't know all the storylines and all the shit that we know. But she said, she said that 119, 109 was crazy. That lady needs to get up out of here. And I was cracking up when she said it because that score was pretty bogus. And then you got Bobby Arum out here saying that, you know, he don't want to ever see that judge again, and he advised fighters to don't pick that judge for the fight. So, I mean, I don't know what the fuck is going on, but a lot of people felt that Tio deserved the win. However, that scorecard was very questionable. I think that Lomachenko did a really good job of turning it up later on in the fight. He displayed a lot of good skills. A lot of people probably didn't even really notice. But it just wasn't enough. You know what I'm saying? It just wasn't enough. Now, I wouldn't have been mad if it was a split decision, the way that fight kind of played out towards the mid-end of the fight. I wouldn't have been mad at a split decision, but you know what? It's Teofimo's time. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. It's Teofimo Lopez's time. I know a lot of the Lomachenko fans is pretty pissed off and pretty heartbroken right now, but that's just the way it is, man. This is really shaking up the sport in a big, big way. Teofimo Lopez is 16-0. Wait, is he 16-0? Or 15, whatever the case. 16-0, 15-0. He got less than 20 fights and he's already undisputed champion at 23 years old. Very, very impressive indeed. I'm super happy for Teofimo. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know. Now, let me be brutally honest with you guys. Okay? I know everybody's happy and all this shit, but I saw a lot of things. And I've seen a lot of things that a guy that's bigger than Tio, you know what I'm saying, will capitalize on big time. Luckily for him, Lomachenko's a smaller man that really, really, really had to work to get inside to get his game plan going. If he was to go up to 140 right now and fight Josh Taylor or Jose Ramirez or any of those top guys at 140, he'll lose. Okay? Teofimo Lopez still has a lot of work to do, even though he's the man right now. He's still a young kid and he's still got a lot of improvement to do. And we can't, you know, say it's over yet. You know what I'm saying? It ain't over yet, kid. You see him in your prime yet, and you still got a lot of work to do. Now, one thing I noticed about Teofimo Lopez in that fight, though, was his defensive lapses. You know what I'm saying? He kept his hands relatively low at times, and he was using the shoulder roll a lot in the fight. He's trying to use it at times, and then against the southpaw, the shoulder roll just is a very ineffective against the southpaw. He was trying to use it, and you know he was getting hit, but it seemed like to me like he don't react to getting hit too well. I think if he moved up in weight right now and fought some of those guys like a Taylor and them, they'll beat the shit out of him. Honestly, I'm just being real. You know what I'm saying? I think Tio still needs to try to find a way to keep himself at 135 and get some of those big fights down there. And then once he develops his skills more, get a little bit more seasoned, then try to move up to 140. Or he may have to move up to 140 now. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that weight cut is a lot for him, and he needs to move up now. But there's a lot of things that I've seen in that fight that you know, I couldn't put him on a pound-for-pound list. Honestly, me personally, you know what I'm saying? I know people, oh, what you smoking on? I said, this is my opinion, bro. Me personally, based off of what I've seen, I can't put him on a pound-for-pound list. And I'm going to tell you why. For one, he's fighting a smaller man, right? So, you know, that's nothing. Now, if he had knocked him out, then we could consider it. But he showed a lot of things that showed me that a lot of fighters, like if he was to move up in weight, I don't think his style of transition too well right now. I don't think he has enough tools right now to move up in weight and compete with some of those bigger top fighters at 140 in the junior welterweight division. I don't think he's quite ready for the Josh Taylors and those type of guys just yet. So I can't really consider him a pound for pound guy, but it'd be kind of almost hard not to in today's boxing, considering this kid got all the damn belts too. So I'm kind of on the fence about all that. Or maybe if I think about it a little bit more, I have come to a better, draw a better conclusion to that. But as of right now, man, Teofimo Lopez is the man. You know what I'm saying? He's showing all these young fighters what's up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not wasting no time. I'm not sitting here cherry picking bums. I'm not sitting here trying to pad my record. I'm going straight for the gusto. And this is the shit that I'm talking about. And I salute to Teofimo Lopez for going through with it, following through with it, and getting the job done. You know what I'm saying? Because I slightly was leaning towards Lomachenko yesterday. I was slightly leaning towards Loma, but it was only slightly. I already knew in the back of my mind that Teofimo Lopez could very well win this fight, but I didn't imagine him winning the decision, though. I imagined him winning the knockout. But nonetheless, man, what's next for Lomachenko? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I have a feeling they may pull the plug on his career and say, we out of here, man. Lomachenko seemed really, really salty about that decision. We seen what happened when Gosvick lost for the first time. He ended up retiring. So I don't see really what's left for Lomachenko now. You know what I'm saying? If he had won, it would have been so much more. But now that he lost, what's really left for him? You know what I'm saying? Do he stay at 135? Do he go back down to 130 and 126 and reign at those divisions? You know what I'm saying? Or do he try to get another crack at Teo, which is highly unlikely at this point? Whatever the case may be, Teofimo Lopez is the undisputed lightweight champion. The takeover has begun. Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.